I'm Jessica Corpening, and I'm the Executive Director.
Skylar Neal, and I'm the Case Manager.
Family Promise is a nonprofit organization that serves families at risk of or experiencing homelessness here in Lyon County and the surrounding areas. We have a couple different programs, prevention, shelter, and stabilization. Homelessness around this area isn't the homelessness that you think of. You know, when you're thinking of New York City, you see families or individuals in cardboard boxes along the street. Here it's a little bit different, and they call it a hidden crisis because you don't necessarily see it all the time. It could be families living in their cars, families living at tents at the lake, or they're doubling or tripling up with their family members because they don't have a stable place to go.
We provide the different programs, so depending on which one they're in, we kind of help them build resumes and apply for jobs, open checking and savings accounts, do a budget classes, and then we can refer them to any outside agencies that may be able to assist them. And then we are hopeful that they are ready to get back on their feet.
There's this misconception that maybe people don't want to work, and it's not that they don't want to work. It's, I don't have someone to take care of my child, so I can't go back to work. And that was probably one of the biggest barriers that we found with most of the families that were coming through.
Personally, for me, the best part is when you finally get to move a family into a stable environment, so into their apartment or their rental house, and just knowing that their kids are going to be safe there.
And to kind of go along with that, hearing from them down the road, how they're doing, that they're staying stably housed, but just also something that may mean a little, or we may think is a little bit, is a huge thing to them. Like this could be their first time being on their own, or a kiddo having their own bedroom, or their own, bedding set. Just the little things that really add up make it all worthwhile. Family Promise is a very needed organization in our community because we are the only ones that allow to keep a family unit together. We're appreciative of all the other services, but we want to keep that family unity. We applied for Match Day because, as nonprofits always need funding, I think it was a good way, one, for us to be able to share how Family Promise has evolved, but also for those people who don't know what we're doing and they're involved in Match Day, this gives them an idea of what we're doing. We are, like I said, Family Promise has been evolving. We are looking to implement another program, hopefully with some funding. It's a diversion program, so there's kind of this loophole a little bit where prevention ends and shelter begins. There's a little bit of space right there. So prevention is good for those families who have an eviction notice and we don't want them to get evicted. But there are some families who maybe have already been evicted, but they have resources in place. Say they have a job, they just need a little bit of help getting into a place. So this program will come in and help with deposits and maybe first month's rent for those families, because we want to keep shelter units available for those families who don't have the resources to maybe get into it. So that's something we're looking at implementing. I'm kind of working on a couple partnerships where we could do a little more life skills classes. Keys to Good Tenancy is one. And then New Beginnings, those are both National Family Promise curriculums that we would really like to put in place. But with just 2 people, there's only so much we can get done in a 40-hour work week. But we're always looking at what we can be doing better and what we can be doing different, and just trying to meet the need.